Welcome back to the channel. Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. Boy, do I got an episode for you. You're going to see Transtars. You're going to see Sarge running by and terrorizing the neighborhood. You're going to see some cool 1970s merchandise. And you're going to see part 2, the graphics of the Cobra 2 Mustang that we started last week. So we got a lot to go over. So stick around town. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
There he goes, folks. He's out of here.
So you guys might recall that on New Year's Day this year, I took a little trip trying to find trucks, and boy did I find them. I think I found like 6 different trucks that day. It was a pretty good video, if I do say so myself, because of so many trucks. But anyways, one of them was a Transtar 2 International. Very pretty truck, and it was for sale. So we went and looked at it, and you guys have seen it, but you haven't heard it run, you haven't seen it run. So just by coincidence, my good buddy Wayne, just so happens, he picked up that Transtar. So let's take a look at it finally. So we're finally going to get to see this bad boy run. What year is this, Wayne?
1977.
This is a 77, okay.
And it is an Eagle, they tell me. So
you decided it was a 350, right?
350.
You know, small cam or big cam?
Small cam.
Oh man, that's what I had in the 352. Love the sound of
Well,
them.
it's got the 400 in there. I haven't had them running side by each yet.
Yeah.
But I want to, because I want to hear the difference.
It's the 350 is very unique to me, anyways, in my hearing. Of course, I had the straight pipes, but man, it was just a gnarly sounding truck, man. Yeah.
It does have a whole different sound.
Great day to be in the 70s. 1972, 1977. I've been waiting since January to see that truck do a run by. Two run-bys. Score. Oh yeah. Sounds pretty smooth.
It does.
So we got these lights here that are unique. Never seen those before. And he needs, or is looking for, a new ones. This is a little bit closer. You can see how these look with the little fins on the top and bottom. That's cool. I've never seen that. If any of you guys know where he can find those, let me know. So it's an Eagle. How do you know it's an Eagle?
Well, the title says that it's an Eagle. The guy that
Okay.
I bought it from says it's an Eagle.
Okay.
And so I've been told the bullet lights, the trumpet horns, and the visor, and the padded dash, power window, are attributed to the Eagles.
Yeah.
But there's no badging to indicate that it was an Eagle.
No holes or anything for the badging.
So why would they have an Eagle package without the badging? Was there different Eagle packages? That's a
Good question.
I don't have an answer to.
Well, some of you guys know the answer. Let us know.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know for sure.
Are you looking for that finishing touch on your vintage semi truck? Well, Grand Rock Exhaust Solutions has a complete line of stacks, elbows, Y-pipes, clamps, and complete exhaust kits. They have a 50-year pedigree of quality exhaust solutions available at all major parts suppliers, online, and at your local parts stores. What vintage truck wouldn't want that stunning exhaust stack on their prized ride? Insist on the best with a proven track record of quality exhaust solutions. Grand Rock. So Yins is, remember this guy, right? The ever loudmouth Sarge? Yeah, he's been really riding me hard about wanting some attention. So I got him out the other day and we made some noise in the neighborhood. You know, if you guys dropped me off on a desert island somewhere that had, you know, flat ground, and dropped off a truck with me, it would be Sarge. Because he's obnoxiously fun. That's right. If I had to choose only one truck, due to the fun factor and the killer sound, I'd choose Sarge. Don't tell anybody. All right, so let's take a look at the Mustang now. This is a part 2. Last week you saw it and what we did to get it running, and this week we got some graphics going on for it. The King Cobra graphics. The car is originally a Cobra car. I like the King Cobra, so let's take a look at the graphics. So here's my first grand act of defiance. Gonna put the King Cobra graphic on it, but I'm going to do it in lime green and gold. Now, they didn't offer lime green and gold, but we do it here at the Truckers Lounge. That's what we're gonna do. And if I don't like it, I'll take it off and change it. Now I'll lay down the other side, then I'll go back and cut the gold and the gold Cobra that goes in here. So I got to cut little peak holes so that I can get it placed exactly where it's supposed to be. See, there's my peak holes. So I got that set so it's right where it should be. Okay, so here's as far as I got tonight. We just have to put gold in those two leg extensions, and it'll be done as far as the hood graphic. We've got to put 5.0 on there. What else we got to do? Oh, all the pinstriping. All the green pinstriping will be all over this, outlining everything like they did. Okay, the mad scientist. I'm mixing my colors here. One-shot painter's enamels, and painted the inside of the wheels there like you're supposed to on the King Cobras. This one didn't have any paint. They were just plain, so got to make sure we get everything coordinated. So there's some more graphics. I don't know if I can show you on the hood or not. I got the hood scoop. Got that lettered as well. Lake City Paint is Warehouse 9000 online, and they're all over Amazon, and they have a wide and vast array of automotive paints and expertise focusing on lowering prices, customer service, new products, tools, and fulfilling customers' entire needs for your restoration project. Fenders, bumper covers, rockers, rust panels, replacement panels, sheet metal, paints and primers, adhesives, abrasives, aerosol sprays, automotive fasteners, and undercoating kits, car wash and prep items, tools, personal safety equipment, air compressors, and the list goes on. Just go on Amazon.com to find them there, or you can go right to the website, which is warehouse9000.com. So, look what I bought. Brand spanking new from the 70s. It costs a little more than that now, but yeah, brand new, never used, AM/FM, 8-track. Oh yeah. I'm in love. Yep. It says the AM/FM MPX Radio. I don't know what MPX stands for. 8-track stereo. Oh yeah. And this is going to go in the Mustang. So let's take a look. Here's the the bezel, which will help cover up because somebody did a hack job, and I'll show you that on the dash for the radio at one point. Oh yeah, here's all the knobs, all the goodies that goes with it. These will go on the face there. Balance. Oh, those knobs are going to be awesome. Yeah. I mean, that's like the coolest thing since sliced bread. This might go behind it, probably. Here's the radio. So let's get this bad boy out. Look at that. Oh, I love the blue color. Very retro, cool. Tracks 1, 2, 3, 4. FM. That's probably the button to select your track. Or maybe you just push these buttons. Nope, these are just lights, so not sure how you'll select it. But we'll find that out. We'll read the instructions when all else fails. But isn't that beautiful? Brand new. I mean, who would have thought you could find a brand new 8-track player? That is going to look so good in the dash. We've got the graphics as done as I can get them. What's not on here? Well, let's look at what's on here first. And then I'll tell you what's not on here and why. I don't know if I had the Cobras last week or not, but I did the dash this week. Took the dash all apart. Made sure all the bulbs were cleaned off and put in some brighter ones. I wanted something different. As you guys know, I don't want something everybody else has, but see how the dash is? Yeah, somebody hacked that up. So hopefully this radio, the bezel will cover that. If not, I'll put something flat behind it to cover that hacking area. I don't think it'll be a big deal. I've had this at like 3 car shows already, trying to fit them in before the season's over with. We're almost done, you know, it's September now, so but there's the graphics, the King Cobra graphics. And I modified this a little bit. On the 78 King Cobras, this was different. This is more like the 79 Cobra graphic, but it's very close and I like it better. I don't know why. I like this Cobra's face better than what's on the actual 78. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know who did that graphic, but it's not the greatest. So that's what I chose to do there. Blacked out the bezels, but on the Cobra, King Cobra, even the outline is blacked out, and I don't like that. I want to see the outline of the headlights and the grill. I gotta paint the grill matte black yet. I did buy a spoiler for the interim until I get the King Cobra air dam, but it doesn't fit. There's something different about the valance on this one. It's too wide. I don't know where they got it or why, but I bought a spoiler from a guy thinking I was going to put it on in the interim, and I've tried every which way I can to fit this on there, and it just don't fit, because what you see here comes up before the one that's on the car. The one on the car comes down here, so this hits it. So I don't know. I'm disappointed about that, but that's okay, because I've got, all right, now I've got the spats, or the fender flares that come down here and come out and go in. And that's what I was going to tell you why I didn't finish the graphics, because these pinstripes have to go all along the rocker and up around there and down around the front air dam, which I don't have yet. And then it comes back and it outlines the spats that go there and then continues around the wheel well to the back. So I can't do that until I get the spats on, at least. And then when I get the spats on, I can do all the lines up to here and then up to the front until I get the air dam. But as far as running, we've got it running good. Had messed with the timing a little bit. And I also had a buddy tell me, because I was telling him that it's hard starting when it's hot. And he says, maybe your coil's getting too hot. Where's the coil? Well, the coil was just set down between the front of the engine block and something else there. It was just sitting there. And of course it's going to get hot as the engine. So I'm like, holy cow. But it still had the bracket on it, but they just didn't put it on. So I brought it up top by the distributor and off of the manifold on the top like it's supposed to be. And time will tell. I haven't driven it a lot since then, but that would make sense if that coil was getting so hot that it was causing starting problems when the engine's hot. So it's running real good. I've had it, like I said, to 3 shows, and it's got a lot of attention. People taking pictures beside it, and even the young guys looking at it go, man, this is so cool. Where did you get this? And you know, what's it from? And I tell them the story about Charlie's Angels and how I wanted one of these ever since then. So here's how the radio turned out. And just so you guys know, that was the hardest stinking installation of a stereo I've ever done. The reason why that was hacked up was because there is a metal support back there that the posts of the radio come through with the holes. This one's fine, but this one was further back than this one, so essentially cocked at an angle. And it made it so the post wasn't long enough for me to put the bezel on and the knobs and everything. So I had to play around for stinking ever, modifying that bezel and bending and pulling and bending and pulling on that metal support that's inside the dash there. It was a fiasco, but I'm happy to say it's in and it works. Yeah, I guess I better not do that too long. I'll get a strike. But anyway, yeah, she works. So I think that's going to be a wrap on this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tried to give you a lot of trucking fun and also some King Cobra fun. I just love old school stuff, 70s. Everything here is the 70s. So if you like old school trucking and everything to do with it in the 70s, and we're going to be talking to some old truckers, retired truckers again this fall in the Truckers Lounge. So we're going to keep it interesting for you. So make sure you like the video. Please subscribe. It really, really helps when you do both of those, and hit the bell so you know when I post, which is usually every Sunday night. And in the meantime, make sure you keep the hammer down, safe and sound. Ready to rock, Jack Wombo?
Yeah, thank you.